The next stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, very special guest in the building. I am so excited that he is here today. My man, FRIDAYY is in the building. What's up, my brother?
You already know, my guy. I'm chilling.
I'm so happy to have you here, bro. Lost and Melody really been on repeat this whole time. It was funny because last week on my on the first episode of the Amazon radio show, I played the joint with you and Vory, and I was like, yo, this has been my shit. I don't think y'all understand. If there's two people's albums that I have on repeat, it's you and Vory's album. So I'm just excited. When you reached out, I was like, yo, man, I can't wait to fucking do this shit. So
I appreciate you,
First
bro.
of all, welcome. And second of all, congrats on all the success this past year.
Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate y'all for having me, too.
How you been?
I'm good, man. Working. You know what I mean? Getting outside more. Just moving around, bro. Like, it's just peeping, like, everything not about the music all the time. You just got get in people's faces, walk around and shit. So that's what I'm doing right now.
I like how you're still very, grassroots with it. Like, you even though we were talking to, Def Jam behind the scenes trying to set this up, you DM me
I
personally,
hit you up, like, what's going on?
Yeah.
I hit Nala like that, too. Like, I already know y'all. We follow each other. Like, let's set this shit up the right way instead of, like, the teams and shit, they fucking shit up. You know what I mean? So I just hit you up all for it, bro. Like, let's make it happen. Like,
but I respect that. You got his Red Bull?
Nah, for sure. I need that.
Here's win the Red Bull real quick.
My daily Red Bull.
Your daily Red Bull? It's like my black
two
coffee.
Of these every day.
I respect that. But yeah, I think that's super fire, bro, because, most people would assume that that's not something that you would do. You just let other people handle. So I respect that. We were talking to Def Jam, and you were also reaching out to me and Nyla on the back end, too. Like, I fuck with shit like that, because it's just some genuine connection building.
For sure. I'm a regular boy, so, I'm going to just hit you up, bro. Let's work. Let's do it.
Do you still feel, regular after everything that's happened?
In some ways. Like, I keep my head in a good space. But it's sometimes I'm like, dang, I ain't that regular nigga no more. Like, certain convos I can't get in, certain places I can't move around.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, I'm not a regular bull no more. I got just chill for real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But in my head though, I'm that same nigga. If
Right.
niggas know me.
Yeah, you feel like you still walk around Philly and just chill and just do But that's the tough thing to get over too, man. Cause I be thinking I think when I spoke to Skilla Baby from Detroit, he was like, yeah, I just be wanting to go to the park and play ball, but then but then I gotta remember that I ain't the person who I was 5 years ago,
Yeah. Nah, we ain't on that. I'm not in the hood no more. I'll say that. But mentally, I'm that same nigga. I'm real humble, chill bull. I'm just out the way now. You know what I mean? I'm not in the same place as I used to be.
But I definitely think that's why you go and continue to be successful too. I think people when they're genuine about just building relationships in this industry and just being genuine people in general, that always takes you way further than anything else.
Facts.
I think so these past 2 days, something else has happened, which is I want to congratulate you on. You're up for the 10th spot on the XXL cover.
For sure.
Congratulations.
I appreciate you.
Is the XXL cover something that you've always wanted?
It was something I always dreamed of. Damn, I probably could be on here. But it was never I gotta be on here.
Right.
Cause I'm I wanna say I sing. So it's growing up, I used to sing more R&B than what I'm doing now, even more. You know what I mean? I just now started to learn how to be who I am in the music. Once I started that, making songs Don't Give Up on Me, God Sent, Empty Stomach, where I could talk in my music, that's when I started peeping. I maybe could be in the XXL once I'm seeing Rod Wave in there, Blast in there, Ty Dolla in there. So when I start making the songs I wanted to make, I was maybe I got a chance. You know what I mean?
You felt like it was achievable.
Yeah, for sure.
We're gonna manifest that you're gonna get this, my brother.
Nah, for sure. I hope.
What was going through your head when you were nominated? When you saw that the graphic came through?
I expected it. You know what I mean? But it was just it's just a real moment, bro. You dream of shit like this as a kid. So you know what I mean? So it's I'm blessed, bro.
Right. I personally think you deserve it. I feel
deserve it.
It's tough to compare your year to a lot of other people. You know what I'm saying? Just off the strength alone, obviously off God did and the project and the record with Lil Baby, I saw just it just
crazy.
hit like a new like urban radio top 10.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
urban radio going crazy right now.
I see they pushed the button on that one. They were like, we're promoting this shit.
Got
heavy.
to. Video just came out.
Yep.
Number 83 on Hot 100.
Right.
Going crazy.
Well, before we get to all that, I gotta say, like, one of my favorite videos I've ever seen of you. You're great on TikTok, by the way. You really know what you're doing on there.
Appreciate it.
And I saw the video of you recording God Did in the in your apartment, I'm assuming?
Yeah. No, that's my mom's crib.
That's your mom's crib.
But that's my room in my mom's house.
That's your room in your mom's house. So when was that video taken exactly?
Right before God Did came out.
Okay, like what month?
Like, what month God Did came out?
What month Khaled album came out? August?
August, that month.
Okay, so that was recorded like that month too.
While I was making it.
That's crazy.
For sure.
That's crazy. Because those are like things that you always hear people talk about.
But you don't see it.
But you don't see it. So that's why I feel like when you posted that, it gave such a more, it made the song, at least for me, that much more impactful because I didn't expect, to see that imagery.
Facts.
But I think it's fire that you were able to show that off too.
Nah, for sure. That whole song is just inspirational and just seeing where it got created, it just touched a lot of people. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you really could do this shit. Like, don't stop. Like, you just gotta believe in yourself. You know what I mean? Right. So the fact that after the song came out and I released that video, it just inspired a lot of creators, not just people that do music, but anybody that's in a place they don't want to be. As long as you got the motivation, the idea, and the passion for that shit, one thing could change everything. Right. You know what I mean?
Who took that video? Did your mom take the video?
Nah, my man Riz.
Okay.
I started like re-recording like probably like in June. Started like my documentary shit. Okay. I'm like, bro, follow me. So that was like even when you see my mom video, that was like my first time my cameraman came to my crib. You know what I mean? We just started recording everything.
Right. I saw. Speaking of your mom, I watched the video that you had posted of her.
Yeah, for sure.
That was beautiful, and I love the caption too. I actually copied the whole caption. You said, "Man, I accomplished this year. Don't nothing hit like this one, Mom. I love you. This is what I dreamed of doing for you since I was a kid. I watched you go through the most and never complain. Chasing this dream. I never really thought about what I'd do for me, but what I could do for you and the family, man. That's beautiful.
No, for sure.
That's beautiful, and I love seeing your mom being so just proud of you.
Yeah, niggas gotta see it. When it's a difference when people hear it and they see it.
Right, because everybody says that they mom's
proud.
Yeah,
for sure. It's like, I know for me, when I was growing up, I'm watching like YouTubers by their mama house. I'm like, damn, that shit really brought tears in my eyes. Like, I gotta wake up, bro. I gotta do this shit, bro. You know what I mean? When you see it, it motivates you differently. I just want to let the next nigga know, like, bro, you could do this too. Just how I did it. Look where I was, and look what's happening now. You gotta work hard and stay focused.
Was your mom always that supportive?
Yeah, I got Haitian parents, so it's like the industry, some shit like they don't even like think it's real type shit. Like, nigga, you're not getting in this shit. But it was always on some shit like I'm a talented nigga, so if I'm making music, they not on no shit like stop making music. They knew I could sing. I play the keys, so they look at it as something like fun. He's doing that for fun. Nigga, go get a job or go to college. That's how they look at it, but now they support it for sure. They see that bread coming in.
I was about to say, did you get the house yet?
Yeah, we got the house.
You got?
You know what I mean? They support it well, and she be asking me send her hooks and shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? Shit she never asked me.
now she's like, you better send those hooks in now.
That's how it be now.
She'd be like, what? Has she does she know some of the artists that you work with? Like, is she like in tune like that? Like, I mean, obviously she knows like Hov.
Exactly.
But, yeah.
So it's like before it was like who you working with, but one was like, all right, as long as the bread coming in. But like the first placement when I wrote on Breezy album, I wrote 2 songs on there. Wheels Fall Off with Lil Durk.
Yep.
And I wrote Need You Right Here with Bryson Tiller on the Breezy album. So once I got that, she was like, damn, Chris Brown. Damn, you working with the biggest, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then now it's whole Lil Wayne. Now I'm actually working with the people she know, like, so it's like, damn, shit, Surreal.
You wrote Wheels Fall Off?
Yeah.
It's my favorite song on that album, my boy.
You capping.
No. Yo, bro, I'll call Zay up right now from 4 Shooters Only. When Zay posted the Chris Brown from the Batcave, you know which one I'm talking about, right?
The mic.
Yeah, with the hanging mic. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I told Zay, I said, this shit is fire. Whoa. Like, I like the version with Durk and with Capella, but I have a soft spot for the solo version with just Chris. And it's so funny that now you say it too, because I hear your influence on that
It's
too.
still on my. If you go on my Instagram right now, like a lot of people scroll down my Instagram.
I gotta scroll all the way back for that one. Okay.
The video of me when I made it in the studio in 2020. Gave it to Chris Brown in 2022.
That's crazy.
Shit surreal, bro.
So how many of these like older records have you written like that have like have a lot of them begun to not resurface, but you know, like been picked up like this, like now that things are moving how it's doing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just a lot of shit. Like I'll say a lot of stuff from like 2019, 2020. Stuff like Empty Stomach, I made that in 2019.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Don't Give Up on Me, 2020. A lot of shit on my project was made around that time. I just held it, waiting for me to, you know what I mean, drop music.
That's crazy, man. I love that though.
No,
so
sure.
now it's kind of like, now that all the success is coming, everybody's like, oh, let's see what we could do Friday.
It's different now.
Let's see what we could get cooking.
Yeah, it's like that, man. I ain't gonna cap.
With the Grammys too, man. Like I loved obviously seeing you up there. Like I thought that was such an incredible moment. Tell me about your first ever Grammys, man. Like what was going through your head, like from beginning to end?
Like that whole day?
That whole day. Like from the, let's start when you woke up. Like what were you thinking about?
Just everybody seeing me on that stage, on that big stage. That was like, you know what I mean? Like, I already met Jay-Z. We had the rehearsals, but that day I was just like, everybody about to see me on that big stage. Like, this night gonna live forever. Not only is it gonna live forever, it was like the 50th hip-hop anniversary, some shit like that.
They did like the tribute at the end, right?
I just knew. I'm just thinking, bro, this shit gonna live forever, and I can't fuck it up. You know what I mean? I gotta do what I need to do on that stage. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta be right. You know what I mean? That's how I was thinking all day. Like, I gotta be right, bro. That's what I was thinking.
And when you were on that stage, is it all kind of like a blur, that moment?
Yeah, it was blur. It was like, the whole week I was nervous as shit. So it's like, but when I came in, I remember Khaled. If you on my TikTok, it's a video when Khaled come to my trailer.
Yeah, I see
and
that
I
one.
walk out. That was before the real performance. All day, ask my manager, I'm nervous as shit. I'm singing in the trailer the whole time, just making sure I'm right. He came with all his people, put the phone next to my ear, just put me on the spot. I didn't even know he was gonna do that. Once I bust that, everybody, oh shit, he ready. You know what I mean?
I like how Khaled just put you on the spot.
He put me on the spot. I don't even think he knew I was gonna sing.
Yeah.
But I just started busting that joint. You know what I mean? And then niggas was like, he like, you ready? And that just hopped in my head. I'm ready.
Yeah.
I pulled up, seen Hove, where my mic at? Like, I'm ready. Like, that's just how I came in after that. So that really helped me a lot. He didn't even know, but that helped me.
Right. I feel like, you know, on like the back end of things, like I feel like Khaled pushes you too. Like, I don't know too much about your personal relationship with him. I mean, you could tell me about it, but I feel like even from like, I know y'all previewed some other stuff that you had kind of done with him, but from what you told me, it feels like he kind of has been like a big driving force and just pushing you to be bigger and better.
That's how he is. Like, niggas ask me how Khaled is. Like, what you see online, that's what that shit is in real life, bro. Like God Did came out. When it came out, I came to Miami probably like the next month. I'm like, Khaled, I'm in Miami. That's when I pulled up to his crib where you see where I'm playing him Don't Give Up on Me.
Yep.
That was the first day I ever met him.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You know what I mean? That was the first day I ever met him. I played him in my project. He was like, bro, this shit special. Like, he just telling me, like, don't be scared with this shit. Like, your type of music, like, you gotta go out in front of the people. Don't be one of them niggas that wanna be in a room type shit. You know what I mean? You know, like, normal geniuses and shit sometimes when he's like, go out in front of the people where they gotta feel you. You know what I mean? That same night, bro, that nigga brought me the story. The club.
Yeah.
We performed God Did that the first night I met him.
That's crazy.
Then we did that shit at Live Miami the next day. I'm with that nigga doing a Miami tour. You know what I mean? He like, come on stage. Like, that shit. He pushed me a lot. I ain't gonna cat.
Right. It's like he's also kind of like, because I feel like, you know, you're obviously like, you seem like a reserved person too.
Yeah,
so
I'm a laid back boy. So it's like, he know that too. So what you was about to say though?
No, because I was gonna say, like, if you was in the club with Khaled, you're not gonna be like, yo, let me get on stage and do this with you.
Yeah,
it feels
I ain't on some shit
feels
like
like he has to be like, yo, bro, come on, let's go do God Did real quick. You know what I'm saying?
But actually, like the niggas I was with, shout out my nigga Zoe Dollars.
Yeah, big
The
Zoe,
niggas I
man.
was
Shout out
with,
my
man,
brother.
Like Zoe, like nigga, you getting on that stage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how Zoe was on that whole weekend. Like the first night, Khaled didn't even know I was going on the stage. Zoe just like, nigga, I'm taking you on that stage. That nigga Zoe dragged me, bro. You know what I mean? Dragged me from the section. I was in Khaled's section. Zoe dragged me to the stage, bro. Right before I had to come up, I just started busting it. And then the second night, Khaled knew I was there. All right, yeah, come up again.
Yeah. And when Zoe tells you gonna do something.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Nigga dragged me in. I'm a chill boy, like you said, slow walker and everything. Like, come on, nigga, like, pushing me and shit.
You get sick of your shit.
Yeah.
Like, chill. So, like, with Zoe, you met him down there, too?
First time I met
Okay,
Zoe, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Zoe, Haitian, just like me. Cool guy, man. Like, he welcomed me to the city. Like, one of the first niggas that just, like, showed love like that. Real nigga.
Yeah. So you didn't even get to meet Khaled when you first recorded God Did. Like,
Yeah,
it wasn't until you went down there finally after everything.
Yeah, I talked to him, though, when it came up.
Right, of course.
Yeah, but I met him. That was the first time I met him. Where you see that when he get on his knees for the Don't Give Up On Me. That was the first time I met him, played him music. Good nigga, man.
Man, I love that. Were you and Vory, like, did y'all, obviously both being from where y'all from, like, did y'all know each other previously before all this, or?
Nah, Vory from Kentucky.
Oh, I don't know why I always think Vory's from Philly. Maybe because of
he
me.
a dream chaser.
I do this, bro. I do this every time. Excuse me. I do this every time. I always be thinking that Vory is from Philly every single time.
Yeah, Vory from Kentucky, I think. But I didn't connect with Vory until after God Did.
Okay.
But I've been listening to him, like,
Right.
I knew he was one of the ones off rip when I heard him.
Yeah, I feel like you and Vory are like the hook guys right now. I ain't
Nah,
gonna
for
lie.
sure. We them new niggas, we them sauce, we them new like sauciest niggas in the industry right now when it comes to like sliding on shit, melodies and shit. I feel like me and Vory, them two niggas.
Right. That's why, like, when I was listening to the project and I saw you and Vory had a song together, I was like, oh nah, this shit gonna be some fucking heat.
Yeah, it's too easy. Like, with me and Vory is just too easy. Like, I send him the hook, he do it. It's just easy. We in the same vibe.
Right.
But it's not the same shit though. We not doing the same shit. It'll make it better. Like, people try to compare us a lot, but me and him be having that combo. Like, we don't do the same shit at all. Like, you know what I mean? So it just go together right though.
I think even if you like listen to both of y'all's projects too, like they're very different energies.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm trying to think how I would describe it. Like, Vory got some more like kind of upbeaty stuff on it, and your stuff is more very like I feel like I'm going to church when I'm listening to your shit.
For
You know
sure.
what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, I feel like I'm in my bag and I'm at church, and like I'll be listening to your shit when I be driving here to get myself motivated too. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I saw when people, and I seen people online be like, oh yeah, like they kind of make the same type of music. I'm like, it's really not.
Nah.
Like, if y'all actually are like listening to like
They not listening.
yeah, they're not
like-
listening.
But he got his own style, I got my own shit. His shit crazy, my shit crazy. It's just, I think it's just like the melodies and shit. I don't know.
Right. Plus, like, I feel like you really got your own lane coming out of Philly too. You
Nah,
know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying? But like,
Yeah.
Philly's in such a cool place right now with everything that kind of is coming out the city, the club, some of the drill over the Detroit beats.
Three niggas from Philly up for that XXL 10 spot.
Yeah, it's you, Armani,
And Too Rare. We going crazy.
Yep.
They should have had D30 and Philly Ghost and them on their shit too.
I
But-
agree.
But Philly just going crazy right now. It's a different time. Like,
I feel like bro, if I ever hear you on a club joint, man, just know I'm gonna be hyped as fuck. I don't know what
that's
I don't know
easy.
how,
On a shake that shit type jump,
yeah.
that's easy.
You got something like that in the tuck?
I can do it. I'm not
Okay.
gonna shake that shit.
Oh, well, obviously.
But yeah, but you can hear me. That's easy.
You got like sturdy, like pulling you in the video, like yo,
I'm
come
just
do
be
this
getting
shit,
background on some producer shit. You know what I mean? Nah, I ain't shaking that shit.
But that would be something that you would hypothetically be open to doing down the line too.
I thought about it. But just like a feature, I wouldn't drop it.
Right.
I would like give him a hook type shit.
Okay. Have you spoken to any of like the kind of like the D30s or the Too Rares about things
Yeah,
like that?
these
already?
30. I fuck with bro. You're cool youngin' too. Too Rare too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how, but like you said, it's again. I feel like the double XL stuff is a really cool reflection of Philly right now because it's three different people. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like your backstory, and I've known Armani for like 3 or 4 years now too. So like, kind of seeing like Armani at that point, or even seeing the video of you in your mom's crib, and then more recently like the Too Rares of the world, and seeing where Too Rare was like 2 years ago too. Is like it's cool to see like that duality.
We all different.
Being represented on the 10 spot too.
Nah, facts.
And then you have got like, you know, the Uzis and the Meeks, obviously, who
Yeah,
always
for
killing it.
for
But
sure.
like that shit, you know, it is what it is. Growing up in Philly, what were some of the things that like you had to overcome? You know, kind of growing up there.
It's a rough city. I'll say like the most thing I had to overcome is just not seeing no opportunity to like the shit you see. Like everybody really just fucked up. Like, and it's just like it is what it is. No, it ain't no like. It ain't like that one person like you that's coming to like, all right, we could change things,
Yeah.
or you grabbing motivation from this part of the city. You know what I mean? It's just the mindset is just it's a bad joint, bro. Like it's like I can't explain it. So you kind of had to overcome like I could be bigger than this shit.
Yeah.
You got to put that in your head. Like I'm better than this shit. I could take my family out this shit. You got to install that in your head. If you don't, you'll have the same mindset as these niggas. I'll say like it's a mindset thing. I had to, and me going to LA changed everything.
Right.
Cause at one point I was comparing myself. I used to produce and engineer a lot of niggas like rappers and shit. So I would say like the talent level, it's a lot of talented niggas in Philly, but they don't take the craft seriously. Like they don't like. So when I went to LA, I kind of saw like a different view of shit. Like this niggas that's really taking this shit to a whole nother level. That shit, when I seen niggas in LA, that shit made me want to like, I gotta get my shit right. The first time I went to LA, so I went back to the crib and just seeing other shit. Sometimes you just gotta see other shit. I'll say that.
Yeah, I always say that to the youngins out here too. I'm like, yo, you gotta go. There was one kid who was here, who was not too long ago. He's like, yeah, bro, I took my first ever plane ride ever to LA because he just got signed. He's like, I feel like it changed my life.
No bullshit. Like niggas don't be going nowhere besides they 2 little blocks in school, bro. I remember I took my little cousin I didn't even take him out this shit. I took him downtown, like, and that was the first time he saw white people in the city. You know what I mean?
For real?
Like,
That's crazy.
you know what I mean? Like most niggas, like all they know is they hood.
Yeah.
Niggas not coming out that shit. So seeing other shit really change your thing, change your mind, and musically. That's why you'll see like some artists, they'll pop in a city, but it's like, bro, like you only making music for your city. Like you didn't go out nowhere to really see what sounds people really like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why you see certain artists, they pop in their city, and then it just like died down a little bit. I feel like because you're not putting your mind in other places. You're not seeing what the real want to hear. Beats, people, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You got to always be not looking for the next thing, but you always got to be kind of like looking to expand yourself and like the genres that or the genre or genres that you're trying to stick your feet into. Because like you said, is like, you know, I think like, you know, Philly, New York, Chicago, we all have like a lot of similarities within the people too, where it's like, you know, artists can get stuck on focusing on just their city, you know what I'm saying? Instead of being like, yo, let me go to Miami and try to experience something, or let me go to like the Bahamas and record there and just kind of catch a different vibe. Because when you take yourself, if you're in the same environment, you're just gonna keep rapping or singing about the same shit. And most of the time, people don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, facts.
After the first couple times.
Nah, for sure. And don't get me wrong, sometimes it works for certain niggas.
Yeah.
But it's like, you not them, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta create your own shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it. It's like, it worked for some people, like, damn, Memphis got the whole world going crazy right now.
Right.
Chicago, but certain people just gotta do their own shit, figure it out, and create music for the world, not just for their city.
Right. Like a Moneybagg Yo could do that Memphis type of sound because, you know, Moneybagg Yo.
He
Dirk
brought
can
it.
do Chicago because
These are niggas that brought it. Yeah, you know what I mean? These are niggas that brought it, you know what I mean? But
yeah.
I can't explain what I'm trying to
No,
say.
I get what you're trying to say.
Because
Because I feel like if you look like a Moneybagg Yo and Dirk too, like they still switch it up from time to time, but at the core, their sound is still their city, and they could keep doing that shit forever, and they could still be good. The same way that if like, you know, if Pop Smoke was still alive to this day, Pop Smoke might, you know, he would switch it up, but he could still do that New York City drill, and it would still probably work for him because, you know, he was New York.
Exactly. You talking about the founders.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So it's
like the big people who were there at the beginning who got the wave, whatever current wave it is hot.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think like that's the thing. But, you know, like the artists that come after that, they got to do a little bit more work to, you know, really, you know, dip their toes into other waters.
Yeah,
you know, like
facts.
go to LA, go to Miami, you know, just go to bumblefuck nowhere and just, you know,
Nah, for sure.
lock in and try to figure out something new.
Listen to other types of music.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not even like going, just listen to hear different shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've heard you say you've been listening to a lot of Afrobeats lately.
Hell yeah, But I'm Haitian, so I've been listening to that shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it was a time Jamaican music was the more, you know what I mean, more hyper than Afro. So I was on that wave. I was on compa. It's Haitian music. It's just like Caribbean music got more of a feeling to me.
Right.
Yeah, it's more of a feeling.
Let me tell you something, man. I went to a compa party last summer, bro.
For
That shit
real?
was fucking lit.
That shit was crazy, huh?
That shit was fucking stupid, bro. Shout
That
out my
shit
brother
different.
Skrill.
Who you go with?
Party. Huh?
Who you go with?
Who did I go with?
Yeah.
Myself.
For real?
I'm Puerto Rican, so you know what
You
I'm
was
saying?
getting your groove on there?
Absolutely.
Get a little one-on-one there?
Come on, bro.
They be making love on the dance floor at the compa joint.
I was having a great time, man. I was the only Puerto Rican in there. I was like, yeah, this
They
shit, this
fucked
my
with
shit.
you in there,
Huh?
too. They fucked with you in
Yeah.
there, too. Seen a little kizzy.
Nah, but it was a good time. Yeah, my brother Skrills be throwing it out here in Brooklyn. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I had seen that you were like, I think it was maybe OGM. I think it was that interview. Shout out OGM. But I think you were talking about like listening to Burna Boy. And what I was gonna ask was, I'm like, has Burna Boy reached out yet? Because I feel like the collaboration with you and doing some Afrobeat stuff, like that's like an inevitable situation
Yeah, for
too.
sure.
Whether it's Burna Boy or somebody else, it doesn't have to be him. But I feel like that's an inevitable situation for you at this point.
Yeah, for sure. Burna reached out like a couple months ago.
Okay, word.
He called me on FaceTime, like, just like, bro, like, I heard your project. That shit crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Keep doing what you doing. We gonna get some work in. You know what I mean? Both of us been busy, so
Yeah.
but we definitely gonna get something in.
What other Afrobeats you been listening to? Like what kind of has been moving you lately besides Burna? If there has been.
Burna, Our Star,
Yeah, Our
Joe
Star's
Boy,
crazy.
Fireboy,
Mhm.
Asake. Me and Asake got a record that's going crazy right now, Blessings.
Yep.
It's a lot of niggas. T.Y. Savage, DeVito. I know all them niggas, like, not just this year, like, you know what I mean? I've been knew all these people because I'm Haitian. You know when it is in compa they play, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just been a fan of that shit, like, since I was a kid.
Yeah. I like
It's like second home from
I
Haitians.
like Cool John, I think is his name. I think he was on the Stamina record with Tiwa. That Stamina record's going crazy.
I think
right now, too.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, is it Cool John, Young John, one or the other? I always be saying his name wrong,
No,
but like,
for sure.
but even like DeVito's new album, that shit is
That shit hard.
yeah.
That shit hard.
It's cool how like that's become like the new kind of like the new pop in a way.
Yeah. I feel like that. Even the Calm Down joint going crazy right now on Billboard. It's like
Yep.
number 8.
Yeah.
What's his name? Rema?
Yeah,
Shit
Rema
going
shit's
crazy.
going stupid
Mhm.
too. What do you feel like is like the next like what type of as we're kind of in the spirit of talking about new sounds and new things that we're working on, right? Like what do you feel like is like the next natural evolution in Friday sound?
You just gonna see like more of me doing anything. Like,
I like that.
yeah,
I
like,
like that.
especially when this next project, bro, you gonna see like this nigga could do everything.
Mhm.
It's gonna be pop records on there, Afro records. I'm rapping on there, real R&B records, gospel records. Literally it's something in there for everybody. That's what I say. Like, it's just gonna be everything. You kind of got that in me on Lost the Melody, but you gonna get it even more in a full length on my album.
Right. So when do you think we're gonna get the full album? This year?
Probably like, yeah, summer.
Summer?
Little July, August vibe.
I like that shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Take me out the summer, right to the fall.
Yeah, right into the fall. Give y'all some bops in the summer. Come with the, you know what I mean, the fall vibes.
I'm excited, man.
Nah, for sure.
I'm excited. What else we got going on for the rest of this year? You got anything else planned? Anything else cooking?
Yeah, it's just working with a lot of artists, just working on my album, you know what I mean? Producing, writing, everything, like tours, trying to start getting on that road and all that. Everything.
I saw you in Times Square earlier in your story.
For real?
With the Elmo.
Damn, them niggas got me happy as shit. I don't know why.
What you was doing? Why were you running around Times Square like that, my brother?
Bro, we was leaving the interview.
Okay, you was
And
leaving
I
an
just
interview.
seen them niggas, bro. I just hopped on live, bro. I'm like, damn.
Oh my
They was asking for a check, too. I'm like, why'd I give y'all? They like, tip.
Yeah.
I'm not giving y'all no tip.
Yeah, they be asking for tips. When you take a picture with them, they be wanting bread after.
They was tripping. They was on my ass. I had no cash, though.
You damn liar.
I would have gave them it. I said, y'all got cash yet? They said, no, just cash. No kizzy.
Asking one of the Times Square performers for their Cash App as a New
I
Yorker
feel like
is so
everybody's
funny.
supposed to have a cash app right now. Nobody carry. Probably niggas in New York probably carry more cash than everywhere.
I carry some cash, yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna get him next time. I'll pay him next time.
Yeah,
shit.
you gonna find the Elmo
yeah,
guy next
for
time?
sure, yeah.
Well, okay, so we got the album on the way. Obviously, mad shit out right now. You know what I'm saying? So go run up his project. God did. Cal, you got a question for Friday? Come on in, man. Cal's questions.
Are you about to come in?
Yep. This is Cal. Welcome to Cal's questions, everybody. My photographer, Calvin, subbing in real quick.
Welcome back to another episode of Cal's Questions. Friday, we've talked about, you know, how you're not just an artist, you know, you do songwriting, you obviously sing, and you also do production. And you were just speaking about you've been doing some production lately, and you have a new project that you're working on. Do you think have you been doing a lot of production lately, both for yourself on your own projects and or for other people as well?
Yeah, for sure. I produce everything on my that I do. Like it starts with me and the piano. You know what I mean? Everything that I make, it starts with me on the piano or either the guitar, and then I have like some of my producer friends build around it. Like you know what I mean? Like just like God did. God did Hook was done, and then I sent it to Khaled. They did what they needed to do, added the drums. You know what I mean? So I produce everything that I make. And then I'm also producing for the, you know what I mean? I just dropped something with G Herbo on his last project.
Yep.
Little TJ single, Give You What You Want. Ride Wave last album. Tink album. You know what I mean? Everything, bro. We working, bro. I need it all.
There you go, Cal. Good answer. Who's been your favorite person to work with besides Khaled? I'm not letting you pick that one.
Damn, who been my favorite person to work with? Good question. That's a good question. A lot of my shit, sometimes I'm not even in the room, bro. It's just like, we need a Friday hook, I send it.
We need a Friday hook to send that in.
Yeah, sometimes it ain't even like I'm creating in the studio with these niggas. I'll get with these niggas later, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Chop it up after they already did they just add their verses. You know what I mean? A lot of it, most of it has been like that. Yeah, for sure. But I'll say like, that forever crazy. How the way that came together, me and Baby shit, that shit vicious.
You said how it came together, like
Yeah.
how it sounded together, or like how it actually came together.
Yeah, everything.
How did
we
it come
just put
together?
it together, like it was originally it was a song me and Vory had.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Vory posted it on his Instagram, and it was like, Lil Baby heard it, like, who that on the hook? You know what I mean? Vory sent him my hook, and then Baby added his verses. At first, like I said, it was just me and piano.
Yeah.
And then Baby FaceTime is like, bro, I need a drum to come in on certain parts. You know what I mean? So I sent it to my man's Biz and Fortune. They added the drums. We added some more shit on the beat. And that was like probably like 2 weeks before the project even came out, last minute shit. You know what I mean? So that was, the way it all came together was crazy, like how we produced around the whole track.
Last minute shit, man.
Yeah.
You never
Sure.
know. Well, that's out now. Top 10 in urban.
Top
now.
10 urban, number 83 on Billboard.
There you go, man. Make sure you go stream that. Well, look, bro, it's been a pleasure having you here. You know what I'm
Nah, for
saying?
sure.
Congratulations on all the success. Wishing you many more, and I'm very excited for the album coming out this year. So make sure y'all be in tune for that. Before we get out of here, anything else you want to let the fans know, my brother, where they can follow you at, all that good stuff? Now is the time to do it. This camera right here.
My name is Friday. Follow me on Friday, all social media, on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, everywhere.
There you go.
Lost the Melody out now, too.
Lost
Deluxe.
Melody out now. The Deluxe is out now. Incredible body of work. So make sure you go check that out. Go stream everything he's been a part of. All those features. Go follow him. Go show him some love. Go show him some support. Love is free. Support is free. But y'all already knew that. Till next time. Friday on the radar. We out. Boom, my brother. Love.